when you should get a physique coach versus when you should get a business coach.
We're starting to notice a common trait with a lot of coaches who maybe haven't done the initial things that we think people should be doing.
Yeah, it's becoming more and more common for people to decide that they want to be a coach, doing qualifications, or in some cases not doing qualifications, start advertising for coaching spaces, not getting anything, deciding to pay a business mentor, and then again get equally frustrated when that doesn't help and that doesn't happen. We've had clients who have come to us for business coaching, and we've actually, after having started, turned around and said, look, we would be better spending time just physique coaching.
The first thing for me was get a physique coach, someone that I looked up to, someone that I respected, which somehow was Dan. I saw him, I saw the kind of results that him and Mike were getting, I saw the business that he'd built. I was like, well, I want to see what that looks like from the inside.
I've shit you not, I have had conversations with people, and at some point the question has come up of, have you had a physique coach before? And they've literally replied with, I don't really see the value in it, to be honest with you. I don't think I need one. And I'm like, you realize what you are trying to sell right now, like what you're trying to build a business from, and you don't see the value in it. I'm like, well, it's not really a surprise that you're not getting any people sign up with you, and you don't really deserve them, as harsh as it sounds, because you've just said you don't see the value in it.
8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have fish and a rice cake.
When you should get a physique coach, I'm going to start that again.
Jesus Christ.
God.
No, that's
What a shocking
no.
start.
I'm fucking keeping it in, because until you learn how to do it right, we're not editing it out. You had 2 lines to remember. This is the first episode. Literally
I'm rusty.
episode of the day.
When to get a physique coach or a business coach?
Versus a business
There we go.
coach.
Versus. Same thing. Same thing. Welcome back. It's your turn now.
Welcome back.
Come on, I got my bit right.
To this shit show. We are still taking applications, by the way, for a new co-host.
Just someone to do the intro. I'll take over from there.
I had a chat with someone the other day, and they were like, does it? Because we've obviously made jokes about it before, saying like, oh, you mess up the first line and stuff. Does he mess it up all the time? And I was like, no, he doesn't actually mess it up all the time. He's all right. You've just got to mess it up again.
Just gonna mess it up again.
It's all right. Next one. You'll nail it on the next one. Next time. Don't worry about it. Brush it off. Brush it off, chap.
You're doing the next one. So pressure's on now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be all right. Welcome back to Fish and a Rice Cake. Back in Manchester now, actually.
Manchester,
Dubai tour over.
Yeah.
Is it a tour? We did one session.
We did one session.
Well, 4 episodes, but one.
Not quite the overlap, are we?
Not quite. No.
Not quite.
No. Got a lot of comments about your tan.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that lighting though, because don't get me wrong, I had a tan.
Yeah.
It was not like that. That lighting was bringing out some serious colours.
Your tan and how they did me dirty in the angle, they fucking framed me in the bottom. I'm not even going to say the bottom quarter, about the bottom 16th of the shot. So you're sat in shot, fully filling out the actual frame, and then there's literally me about eye level under the camera.
Yeah, but to be fair, we have to get some yellow pages to bring you up into shot for
got
this.
Got my booster seat, didn't I?
So they would, yeah, exactly.
But no. Back again, chatting about all things fitness, training, nutrition, how to get into the best shape of your life, put muscle on,
grow your business,
all that jazz, and sometimes we'll chat about how to grow your business.
That stuff.
You've also recently been to Belfast, haven't you?
Last weekend.
Was it just like a bit of a Christmas mates day out type?
Yeah, so we have like a Christmas mates day out every single year, as you do, and we usually just go to like Manchester on the piss or whatever. And then one of my mates messaged in the group and was like, "It's 20 quid return flights," and we were like, yeah, but it's a day. Like, he wanted to do it like there and back in the day, so we were like, do we do this? This sounds really stupid, because we're also just going to get really drunk, and will we even make the flight back? But we did it anyway, and do you know what? It was class.
Yeah,
it was really good. So I've been to Belfast before. I know you've been as well.
I went on a stag during the summer. Yeah,
and I went for a wedding a couple of years back, and we really enjoyed it. So well, fuck yeah, we'll give it a go. And like, we all like a Guinness. And there's an app you can get now which rates the every pub by its pint of Guinness.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we basically just did like the top pubs.
So you can remember which ones you went to? Because I recognise some of the places on your story.
So like the ones off the top of my mind, like Kelly's Cellar Bar.
Yeah.
Which was like a really good one. Like that was my favourite one. Like we went in and there was like a little Cayley band just sat down, just literally like having a pint of Guinness and like playing music in between, like, and it was class. It was brilliant. There was a few others. Duke of York, I want to say.
Was it on that cobbled street on the left?
Yes.
Is it the Duke of York?
It's the Duke of Summit.
It is the Duke of something. But yeah, I know that's one of the first ones we went into.
That's one of the first ones you go into. That was really good. And there's a few round there.
Did you go to one called, is it something Goat?
Yes.
That was brilliant. They had really good bands on there. And then there's one next to it called like the something onion.
Lucky Dirty Onion.
The Dirty Onion.
Dirty
I don't think I went in the Dirty
Tipsy
Onion.
Goat, I think it is. It might be called the Tipsy Goat.
Yeah, we went in there quite
But
a
yeah,
lot.
no, I mean, we had a couple of pints in the airport. The flight was actually a good thing because it broke things up a little bit for us.
How many did you get through in the end?
16.
16 pints in a day.
16 pints of Guinness.
Christ almighty, I think my stomach
And a baby
pumping.
Guinness to finish it off.
I would need my stomach pumping.
But it was slow and steady. And do you know you get 3 grams of protein per Guinness?
So you smashed it then?
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't say I smashed it, but do you know, there was a consistent flow of protein synthesis in there. Which is how I'm warranted.
Few press ups on the bar every time you went up.
Yeah.
Be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it did. It looked like it.
It was a good day, mate. It was a good. I would definitely do it again. It was, like I say, we were unsure about how it was going to work out. We're having to fly there and fly back in the same day and stuff. But you're 20 minutes from the airport, as you'll know. So it's just a quick taxi journey in and out. And because it is an internal flight, like you don't need to get to the airport 2 hours before. It's not an international flight.
No, you can just rock up and get on.
We literally rocked up half an hour before the flight. It's a tiny little airport. I know there's 2, but we're in the smaller one. Tiny little airport, straight through security, onto the plane, and back home. So it was class.
Where did you fly from to get there?
Manchester.
Oh, you flew from Manchester?
Yeah. So that was mint. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, anyone thinking about a day in Belfast, I would highly recommend.
I would, to be fair. I've not done Dublin.
Dublin's good. I've done Dublin quite a few times for like weekends away and things, but I did prefer Belfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe it's only because I was there for the day and there was like a little bit of recency bias there, but it was just, it had more of an authentic old school feel to it. Whereas, and again, it could be where I went in Dublin. Sure, if I went off piste a bit, I'd find these places, but especially around Temple Bar in Dublin, it feels very touristy.
Yeah.
Whereas Belfast just still had that like rustic feel to it, you know?
Yeah.
Oldie worldy pubs and that.
Yeah, I like.
Good.
There was one called the Sunflower. We didn't go to it. We got recommended to go to it.
Yeah.
It meant to be really good.
Yeah.
But it had a full-on fucking cage up in front of a door, and we thought, maybe not.
A cage?
Like a full-on like steel fence.
Oh shit! Oh right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was. I think it is like
But
a
that's what I
historical
mean.
building. It's like listed.
So with Belfast, it's still, because obviously they went through the Troubles not
Exactly,
that
it's
long
all to
ago,
do with that,
really.
yeah.
And it's still got that, like, I think some of the buildings went past and you can still see, like, you know, bullet holes in the walls and stuff, and it's like, it's just got like there's a lot of history there, isn't there?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And it felt that way.
Yeah.
But it was good, mate. It was good. But how have you been?
I've been fine, mate. Yeah, not been drinking 16 pints. That's for sure.
Well, the last time we had a group shoot, didn't we? A couple of weeks
We
back?
did. Yeah, we had a night
Yeah.
out in Nottingham.
Yeah.
That was good.
Fair few Guinness there.
Yeah, we played a bit of beer pong.
You actually improved your performance.
So when we play together, when we start the night and we play together, shit, I'm
Yeah.
awful. I don't get a single shot for the entire game. And then as soon as I've had a few more and I play again, I seem to get my eye in. And I did all right. I think when I played with Ben, the second game, I think I got like 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking sinking it.
Yeah,
mate.
no, I was like, why do you never do this when
Yeah,
we're on a
don't
team?
know.
Yeah.
I think I just need to have a few more drinks before I actually start.
You do. It is one of those things that the more you drink and the more piss you get, I think the more you loosen up. You're just like,
Yeah. But then you have too many and then
Then
it
you
just
go-
starts
yeah,
going
yeah.
the other way. So I have about 1 shit game, 1 great game, 1 average game, and then back to a shit
Then
game
back to
again.
shit,
Yeah,
which
so
is
I
the
think
best.
peak at 3, stop there, bow
Yeah.
out, and you're good.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good night, wasn't it?
It was a
Had a good
very
laugh.
good night. Very, very good night. They're always good after the photo shoot. It was a good bunch.
Yeah.
And despite me promising myself that I wasn't going to end up in Pop World,
You were going to
I ended up in Pop World.
Yeah, see, I don't. That's when I usually go home, say good night to everyone, thanks for coming, and I'll go back to the hotel.
Next time you just like put me on a leash or something, and just take me out, just drag me home. 'Cause, like,
The thing more is that though, like you don't get dragged in, you are the one dragging
know.
everyone else in.
I know.
So, yeah.
I know that's the worst bit, innit? But hey, there we go. Anyway, what are we talking about? Adam?
We are talking about when you should get a physique coach versus when you should get a business coach.
Yeah.
We
We should probably caveat that by saying that we are actually both, essentially. So it's not like we're trying to sway you towards us.
Yeah, we do both with people.
We do a little bit of both. So,
Yeah.
I mean, well, predominantly we're still physique, but we do have that kind of business coaching side of things as well. And I think it's one of those where now we've done more of that side of things, we're starting to notice a common trait with a lot of coaches who maybe haven't done the initial things that we think people should be doing.
Yeah, it's literally that. Like we're noticing it's becoming more and more common for people to decide that they want to be a coach, doing qualifications, or in some cases not doing qualifications, start advertising. Yeah, start advertising for coaching spaces. not getting anything, deciding to pay a business mentor or a business coach or whatever the fuck you want to call them to start helping them get busier and get more clients on board, and then again get equally frustrated when that doesn't help and that doesn't happen. And we kind of have to sit there and look, we've had these conversations, right? Because we've had clients who have come to us for business coaching, and we've actually, after having started, turned around and said, look, we would be better spending time just physique coaching and actually for you to go through.
And we're shooting ourselves in the foot with that, by the way, because we charge less for that.
It's not
like
we're essentially losing money.
We're essentially losing money, but trying to give you the right advice. Because I say this to a lot of people, and when we've done clinics within the members group and stuff, we've often gone through our journey, and the most important thing for me when I transition from in-person when I transition from female to male.
Yeah, I know where you're going with it. I'd picked up on the joke. I was just waiting for you to move on.
From in-person, and it was one of them where actually the most important thing for me was getting a physique coach, right? Because although I could coach in person, I didn't. Online's a totally different ballpark. It's totally different. Like, it really is. And I think that people think that a lot of people haven't even been in-person coaches. It's not. Listen, I think you need to. I think that's a conversation for a different day. But that's a worry for me. Like, straight away, if you've not done that, and then you're just looking to go straight online without anything else. So the first thing for me was get a physique coach, someone that I looked up to, someone that I respected, which somehow was Dan. Says a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I'm joking. Dan's great, but.
He ain't listening to this, don't worry. You have to caveat, he ain't listening to this.
Shocking.
Yeah.
This is why I'm such a bad coach nowadays. So, I started coaching with Dan because I saw the kind of results that him and Mike were getting. I saw the business that he'd built, and I was like, well, I want to see what that looks like from the inside. So, okay, it was great getting like the physique side of things as well, but I think Dan knows the reason that I went into that was to see that, right? You don't have to be a genius to work it out, especially when it's a coach being coached by a coach. So it was, and for me that really helped shape my onboarding, the way that I do things with clients. And even since then, so since Dan's moved over towards more the business stuff, I've had other coaches, some things that I like, some things that I don't like from other coaches within the industry as well. And that's helped me, that shaped me as a coach. And that's helped me, I personally believe, become the coach I am, and the reason we get the client results that we do. And, I think we just quantity and quality at the moment. I don't see many people putting out results like us. Just going to blow our own trumpets there. And I just think coaches are missing that, like this going straight from the I want to be a coach to, well, let's not do any of this stuff to see how this stuff runs, how this stuff works. Maybe build your own physique in the meantime and document a journey. They're just skipping that and going straight to making content and being an online coach.
Yeah. I know for a fact that the most valuable things that I've ever picked up for my own coaching, and I mean actual like how to be a coach, how to get results, how to work with clients, deliver a good service, is from the coaches that I've had and I've worked with. And like, I think I've had multiple coaches over the years. I think I've maybe had 5 or 6. Usually I've had them for a few years at a time each, I would say on average. And I'd done that for 5 years before I even thought about, or maybe I should look at a business coach. Yeah. And the first one I got did not help at all. Literally went backwards. But it was just like I spent time actually just being asked about the physique side of things, because that's what I was asked about to start with. It was like, well, like you said, like it doesn't take a genius. You want to learn from the coach. You want to see how they work, how they run the check-ins, what they look for, what they pick up on, how they program, and all these things to inform your own coaching.
The way they deliver feedback.
Yeah, but you should also just be asked about, I actually want to get myself in better shape. Surely that's why you're there in the first place, right? And there's just so many coaches at the minute that I don't want to say they're not asked about getting in better shape, but I think they just think of, oh, well, I have got relatively lean once and I do understand calories, so I should get a shit ton of clients. It's like, no, like,
it don't really work that way.
People need to buy into you, and you should be asked enough to be wanting to improve yourself and still develop and still keep growing, and trying to scale a business or a coaching business off the back of having never done the thing you are trying to scale. For me, it's just a little bit ironic, I think. Completely. I don't think you can expect other people to pay you for a service you've never paid for.
Yeah. And like coaches will always talk about the value of having a coach, but don't have a coach. I'm like, you can't say that. Do you know what I mean? It's
I've shit you not. I have had conversations with people who have asked me business related questions, or how I would deal with this or how I would deal with that, and at some point the question has come up of, have you had a physique coach before? And they've literally replied with, I don't really see the value in it, to be honest with you. I don't think I need one. And I'm like, you realise what you are trying to sell right now, like what you're trying to build a business from, and you don't see the value in it. I'm like, well, it's not really a surprise that you're not getting any people sign up with you. And you don't really deserve them, as harsh as it sounds, because you've just said you don't see the value in it.
Yeah.
So I would question what that coaching would be like.
The client that I've just started working with, and like for full transparency, she doesn't have a single client, right? But what she has done is documented her own physique journey. Like, that's all she's done. Like, I don't think she ever envisaged this turning into anything. She was just documenting her journey. She's built like an cult following, amazing like personal brand, inspiring to her particular niche, right? And I was like, so many people can learn from this, because you've not even tried to be a coach. You've just documented your thing, gave your values, your opinions, all the stuff that we ask coaches to do all the time anyway. And now you're in a position where she's literally having to turn people away because she's like, I don't actually coach. And we're now in the process of making her a coach, right? And that's going to be a process that happens over time. But so many coaches are missing that bit.
Yeah.
They're just not doing that bit, right? They're not giving people, because again, like, she's not got her qualifications in a page or anything like that. She's not showed how like intelligent she is. A lot of coaches will come and say, yeah, but I've got a degree in sports science. I'm like, yeah, but nobody cares. It's great to have it. Listen, we're not saying don't get educated. Obviously, we want you.
But
to
it isn't what is going to be the defining thing to make someone sign up for you.
Yeah, and I think you've got to go through that process yourself first. And I do genuinely believe a massive part of that is having your own coach. And this isn't us plugging coaches. Like, don't come to us. I don't really care. Like, go to someone who you aspire to, who inspires you, I suppose, who gets great results, who you look at and think, you know what, I would like a business like theirs one day. And learn from them. Go and learn from them. And also get yourself in shape at the same time and document the hell out of that process. And I promise you, and again, this is all kind of depends on where you are within your kind of like online coaching journey. So if you're, so if you've got 20, 30 clients, okay, maybe you're kind of a little bit ahead of the curve here. But if you're in the early days, like 0 to 20 clients, you're building things up, you're building your reputation, you're building your authority as a coach online, one of the best things you can do is document a journey. Just document it. Just like, honestly, just go through that. Like, and we're not saying you have to get lean. We're not saying whatever that is for your niche. For us, that is photo shoots. It's building muscle. It's doing these things, right? But you've got to do it. You've got to do it.
But that's not the work for me. Like, I look at that, like my own training. Don't get me wrong, like, I'll document it all the time and talk about it, but the actual training and the actual fact of, like, I'm in a gaining phase right now for the 3rd time in 3 years for like 10 months, and I'm going to do another shoot next year. I don't see that as work. That's just, I'm doing that because I want to do it, and this is the point of, like,
enjoy it? Like,
yeah, that's surely what 99% of coaches, respective to whatever their niche or goal is, whatever they want to work towards, that's what their mindset surely should be. You should be there because you want to be there, not because, I have to do this for work because it looks good. But we should just want to do it anyway.
And this is the thing as well that annoys me, because you'll have influencers, and coaches get pissed off at like influencers because all they've done is got themselves into great shape, flashed their abs, and now they've got an app or whatever. And the reality is they're probably, their service probably is shite, right? It probably is an app with like generic programs or a PDF which people buy, and it isn't personalized and it isn't coaching. Okay, I agree with absolutely all of those statements, but they're doing a lot more. They've done the thing. They've inspired people, so therefore people want to buy from them. So you could actually learn a lot from that. And then the best thing is you then get to, obviously you get to do the thing, you get the clients, and you show them what real coaching is on the back end of it. So just think, just to conclude, I just think, don't skip that bit. It's the thing that's helped me grow as a coach. My whole business, and I know you're exactly the same, has always been built on values, and those values are getting people what they came in for, life-changing results. Extremely proud of that. Always will be. Like, it's not, and that will never change. That will never change. And we don't have loads of followers. We don't have a huge like social media following at all. We've never tried to. We've just been good coaches.
That's it. I think, to like answer, I guess, the question of the episode, if you've never had a physique coach as a coach, that should be job number 1. Get a coach and have a coach, whether it's the same or a different one, whatever. It would be better if it was the same one, for a few years. And stick with a coach for a few years, go through multiple different phases of whatever your goal is, learn from them, implement it into your own coaching, or at least take it on board so that it's ready to go when you get clients of your own. improve your knowledge, improve your understanding, how you want to deliver it. And then once you've done that and you've documented it consistently and you've built some engagement and you've built a bit of a following and you've got a bit of a voice, maybe then you look at a business.
And you've learned how to
Maybe,
coach and all that stuff.
When you're doing everything else right and you've done the thing that you actually sell, then maybe look at a business.
And here's the thing, right? If you do the thing that you actually sell, so for example, if you want to help people with fat loss, probably get yourself in, like, probably get lean, right? And lose some fat if you need to, whatever. But anyway, what I'm saying is do the thing and you will get people come to you and say, hey, you know that thing you did? Can you just show me how to do that thing?
Doing the thing you sell sells.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Like,
that should be the title of the episode.
Yeah.
Might change it. No, actually, because you nailed the title of the episode. I wouldn't want to edit that out.
No, why would you edit that?
Yeah, because you absolutely nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
All right, well, we'll leave that one there. That's job done.
Yeah, there we go. Bye-bye.
Right, catch you in the next one.